So before we do, there is something I want to, hold on. I just want to make sure that the audio, I got it. It should stop doubling now. All right, chat. So something I want to do before that, I want to show you the characters, right? What I've got going on. Update-wise, you may have noticed that a lot of my characters are now at 80 and 90s. I mean, I've had some of them at 90s, but a lot of the Sumeru, like we got Kaveh to 90. You know, we've done progress. Now, here's the thing. Ridesley and NEUVILLETTE'S are still at, here's the thing. I'm going to be honest with you. I have not been working on this account. I'm going to be honest with you. I have not been working on this account. I have not had the time. I haven't had the opportunity to do a lot of the things. I want to give a shout out to my cousin. Tito. My cousin is the one who has literally been playing, grinding this game for me. But I also have to call out my cousin, this piece of shit. I want to show you all something. Look at this motherfucker. So this piece of shit. Love my cousin. Thank you for the work he's doing. And I am paying him. This motherfucker. So this is the team I run, right? Right? You know, I have another team. I have the Uno squad, you know. He made a team, right? This thing. What do you notice? What do you notice, chat? This piece of shit removed Cyno off the team. Look, if he was making themed teams, you know, like all Geo, or, you know, if he was doing a theme, I'm like, what's the theme here? What's the theme here, huh? Oh, I'm sorry. You're trying to make a good team? You're trying to make a team that's, you know, meta or whatever the fuck? Huh? Why is she 50 then? Why is Yelan 50? If that's what you're gonna rock. Oh, so then I can run and speed. This motherfucker. But yeah, no, I just want to give my cousin a little bit of shit. He can play the game however the hell he wants. Also, someone told me that the audio is a little desynced. I got you. There you go. No Cyno is the theme, I think. Damn, that's crazy how you're about to get banned. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It's an exploration team, of course it is. Yeah, I figured it was with, like, I mean, Skara and Yelan. Yeah, I wonder. Here's one thing I haven't checked if he's been doing, because he has been like he asked me, it's like, is it cool if I go to new areas for you? And I was like, yeah, that's okay. He's like, are you sure? I don't want to, like, he went and got this, but he hasn't gotten all the portal stuff. But yeah, I told him it was fine. So just a heads up. A lot of the playing has been done by my cousin, so shout out to my cousin. Very excited for the rerun. Thanks. Yeah, the rerun is happening. The rerun is happening in the not tomorrow, but when after the resin. What about the resin? Yeah. I told him he could. He's literally been grinding a lot. So literally I told him to use all the resin that he wants. Literally, it's fine. Ooh. Oh, okay, he just hasn't claimed the chat. It's fine. He hasn't claimed them. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, my reputation is bad for Fontaine. No. No story just yet. No, we haven't done the new story comes out tomorrow. What we are going to tackle today, we are going to tackle the NEUVILLETTE'S story. Yes, I know, I haven't done the Yoimiya or the Baiju story. We are going to tackle the NEUVILLETTE'S story on stream, and we're going to tackle the Ridesley story on stream. But before we do that, I do want to do my dailies real quick, so I can actually get the Fontaine thing going. I'm already at level 10. Look, I would have been, and I've been playing religion if I've been playing like crazy.
Talk to him and find out.
Oh, NEUVILLETTE. That's who she's referring to. Yeah. Rio's story is insane. Yeah, we're gonna be doing Ridesley's story tomorrow. So no worries. Today we're gonna be tackling the Oratrice Mécanique d'Annelise Cardinal story. Is Cyno considered a daddy? Look, I love Cyno, but hell no. I love Cyno, but absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like, genuinely and truthfully, Cyno is... He's our cool baby boy. He's our badass baby boy. He's an adult, obviously. But I mean, look, I'm gonna do something to show you the difference in what makes our baby boy and a daddy, right? Look.
Our mission begins.
Relax, me. Shut up. Look. We've got our baby boy. Here, I'll put 2 for you. All right?
Perhaps we could take a walk by a riverbank or somewhere similarly.
Look, you've got baby boy, and then you've got daddy 1, and then you've got daddy 2. If anything, this is like, oh yeah, this is the handsome guy straight out of college, you know? This is like young dad, right? And then this is daddy. And then when he pulls out the flute, the harp thing. Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinal. That's daddy. That's daddy right there. Oh god. Oh yes, I did get the wings. Of course I would. Oh man, Zhongli is grandpa. Exactly. Well, like, yes, you're not wrong in that regard, but I'm just thinking of the I'm thinking of like in comparison to Neuvillette. I feel like they're both grandpas at this point. Peepaw Zhongli. Actually, I feel like Neuvillette is older, right? Well, I guess, I don't know. Actually, they both might be the same age now that I think about it. The thing is, well, actually, no, I think Zhongli is older because technically, Neuvillette talks about his predecessor. So, Nuvi is only 500 years old. Is he only 500? No. Neuvillette is older than 500. Did I watch the final AOT episode? You mean the exact same chapter as the manga? I missed this. Here's the thing, chat. I am wanting to get back into my open world thing. Like open world kick of just exploring and doing stuff. Cause here's why. Spider-Man. Like, I'm not even kidding. Spider-Man, I've been replaying Spider-Man 1 and I love it. And Spider-Man 2 was super fun, but I am so in the, oh yeah, I could just play open world stuff and look for stuff, and I'm all about it. So I'm slowly ready to come back to Genshin, but I feel like I'm gonna let my cousin do all the heavy lifting of when it comes to like grinding. But I'll probably start looking for materials for Wriothesley and Neuvillette myself, because I told him to focus more on the Sumeru people. Keely Kiwis, thank you for the tier 1. He's been the Chief Justice for 500 years. He's probably older than that. Yeah, because the thing is, that's when Farina found him, right? Genshin grinding is gross. Did you play the Miles Morales DLC? You mean the game? I know it was a big DLC, so they made it into its own game, but like, you mean that one? If so, then yes. I've played through all of them, but right now I'm still going through the first game again. I'm literally just wanting to go through the story because I've literally been on such a Spider-Man kick that I'm all about it, and talking with people about the Spider-Man theories. It is interesting though. They Insomniac came out with a statement saying that Miles is now the main Spider-Man. Chappie Racist is hell saying DLC for Miles. Yes, but technically they are right. It was supposed to just be DLC, but it got so big. At this point, you can't call it DLC, but it was supposed to be. Yes. I'm with you, Simba. Why did they change Peter's face model? You know, they've given different answers, but you know, we don't know. We don't know what.
Solidify! Squall and Fury!
But yeah, apparently they came out in an interview to say that Miles is now the main Spider-Man. And as long as, here's the thing, personally, look, Miles is just better and stronger Spider-Man, no doubt, right? But maybe lower the game a little, sure. But man, I really love Peter. I really love Peter, and I hope they don't get rid of him entirely. Like, if in future Spider-Man games, like, Peter is there, but you're mainly playing as Miles, that's fine by me. But I don't want them to get rid of Peter entirely, you know? Peter has a desk job. He sure does. His self-employed desk job of trying to save the world. Why Cyno and Mid-UN are both mid? I have them both, but why did Hoyo do them dirty? Sounds like you have a really crappy build. Did you see the Twitter was saying what's gonna happen to Peter in the third game? No. No, I did not. I'm scared. Nah, Peter is too iconic. I do think so. Like, if they're gonna do that, they better kill Peter. What? The Last of Us 2 beginning? Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I definitely think they're gonna do that. No, I don't think they're gonna do it at the beginning, but I definitely feel like that's gonna be the final act. I definitely feel like that's going to at least be the end of the second act of the third game. I do feel that Peter is dying. Like, that's just a theory. Or... and then if they ever want to retcon it, they'll be like, that was actually Peter's clone. You know? Ben Reilly, teehee. Peter's actually been isolated all these years, and he hasn't been married, and he hasn't been dating MJ. It's actually been Ben Reilly, and we didn't know, not even Ben himself. Just let Peter retire. He's happy. I don't know about happy. He's content. I don't know about happy, though. You guys want to know my honest theories about Spider-Man after PS2? Are you also on Honkai? I am both Cyno and Jingyuan. And you best believe I'm going to be in Z... Nah, I'm kidding. There's no way I'm going to be in ZZZ. Oh my god, my cousin's been working. Yeah, after P2. Yeah, after PS2, man. Yeah, that's what I meant. No, after Spider-Man after Spider-Man 2. I almost said it again, after Spider-Man PS2. Yeah, no, after Spider-Man 2, I think... To anybody who hasn't played the game, I'm sorry, I'm about to spoil Spider-Man 2 real quick. But basically, I think in the next... It's a little weird, because part of me doesn't fully believe that this might happen. But I think we may get Red Goblin. And for those of you who don't know who Red Goblin is Goblin these nuts. No, I'm just kidding. Red Goblin is Green Goblin, aka Norman Osborn, working alongside Carnage. And they teased Carnage in one of the side quests of Spider-Man 2. And I think, yeah, that new Miles suit better get replaced. If not, that's a mistake and a half. And but yeah, I think we may get Red Goblin, and the only reason I was like, man, maybe we might get it because of Silk was introduced, Miles, technically Agent Venom could be introduced, but they might make it like Agent Anti-Venom, because I feel like what they could do is Flash, because the way they're setting up, because the way they talk about Flash Thompson in the games is on the same path as Flash Thompson in the comics, where he becomes Agent Venom, and technically Peter does have the Anti-Venom, so they could make, like, Peter could give that symbiote to Flash if they somehow do that, and then they'd be like, oh yeah, that's how he gets rid of his powers, or whatever, and then they just make Flash Agent Venom, you know. But regardless, because they set up Silk, I feel like Red Goblin or Marlon, what's his name? There's literally a Spider-Verse hunter that has dealt with Miguel O'Hara, Silk. One of the reasons why Silk was hidden for so long, dealt with Spider-Man, Miles. But basically, he's a multiversal Morlun. Yeah, he's basically a multiversal being that hunts down Spider-Man. So, and I feel like they could set that up because they introduced Silk, but we don't know because they tend to change things up anyway. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm excited what's to come. All right, enough about Spider-Man. We're here for that oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale. Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale. The oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale.
Wait, did I hear that right? Monsieur Neuvillette, are you sure you'd
Neuvillette?
like to take over the case yourself?
Of course.
That's right.
No, but why? Technically speaking, cases like this are better left to the guards.
Well, the guards are trash.
Hey there! What are you two talking about?
Ugh, Traveler in Paimon, please help me talk our Chief Justice out of this. He wants to investigate a case on his own. Now, this is completely unprecedented. How can we have the Udex acting like a private detective?
Because he's here for the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale. Yes, I will be pulling for Farina. But today we're tackling the Neuvillette story, and tomorrow we'll be tackling the Writhley story. Planning to break into a new industry? I can introduce you to some amazing detectives.
I trust that you'd be able to work that out with how well connected you are, but I must apologize.
Wow.
Do not plan on
You hate
relying
me.
on anyone else's help.
Why
for
do you
this
hate me?
matter.
So, what is it exactly? It sure sounds serious if it's something you've got to investigate personally.
A Melusine named Kiara received a threat letter.
Oh,
And then?
and then?
That is all the information I have acquired at this stage.
Damn, someone threatened one of your Melusines and now you're on the scene? God, I'm good. Go on.
I have no idea why you're so hung up. I've checked the schedule in advance, and it seems
Man,
like
when
there
it
aren't
just
any
comes
hours.
naturally,
So
there's
if
just
you
something
insist,
amazing about it.
I have no objections.
Thank you for understanding. I will leave a note explaining my absence on my desk. I would appreciate it if you could take it to Lady Farina. She may have no
Ray Chase is
interest in
Neuvillette,
this
CyYu
affair,
voices sign out. Yes.
but standard procedure dictates that I'm still responsible for reporting to her.
Read the note. I guess I'll read the note.
Yes, understood.
Yes.
I'll come
That was
back
cute.
later and deliver the note to her.
Can I read the note? Where's the note?
Judging from Sadine's reaction, it must be pretty rare for you to investigate stuff personally. What's so special about this case?
They threatened one of my
Cannot
boys.
tell you just yet, but it reminded me of certain past events. There could be complicated conflicts of interest behind all this, so I must eliminate all risks in advance.
It would be wild if Farina is doing everything, like recreating everything that happened before Fontaine flooded, just to help Neuvillette get his memories and powers back. It would be wild. Anyway, care to explain in detail?
Come on, stop being so secretive.
Caught in 4K, CyYu misgendered a Melusine.
It is
I know that
not my
all
intention to
Melusines
keep you
are
in the dark.
female, but I just like saying
Some time to
everybody
revisit those
is
memories and
my
clear
boys.
my thoughts.
My boys! I was making a reference to, not Husband Hotel. I was making a reference to Epithet Erased.
Long story short, A little more than 400 years ago, I became the Iudex of Fontaine and initiated a
Oh.
series of institutional reforms.
A little more than 400 years ago.
There were few people I could trust, but I had two subordinates who were exceptionally trustworthy.
On the desk before I
and
leave, got it.
Carol, a Melusine, and Vautrin, leader of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
And they're both
They must
dead.
have been amazing people to receive such high praise from you.
Indeed. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to protect them.
Damn it.
The reforms damaged the interests of some, and the more conservative faction took advantage of Carol's identity to instigate political unrest. Ultimately,
Political
they
unrest.
wanted me to yield more of my power.
More
The incident
power.
resulted in Carol taking her own life,
Oh.
and Vautrin being exiled. From then on, I've been especially careful when dealing with cases related to Melusines.
Well, that got dark. You're concerned that you're the perpetrator's real target? Seems like they're using Melusines against you.
All Melusines used to live a secluded life away from human society.
Thank
I
God.
granted their wishes when some of them, including Carol, asked me to bring them to the court of Fontaine.
People suck, man.
Many common folk believe that I share a special bond with the Melusines, and whatever they do can be traced back to me. Some of them, especially those who hold a grudge against me, exploit that belief and stir up conflict over Melusines in an attempt to lay the blame on me. I have
Blame.
nothing against
on
the opinions
me.
of others.
Blame
The
is
moment a
on me.
whirlpool of conspiracy forms, it inevitably affects the innocent. It has already happened once, and I want to make sure it does not happen again.
Even so, why do you have to be the one investigating?
Because they're my boys.
There's the guards,
Again.
Say Phantom, and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Boys is neutral, just
More
like
than
guys
enough
and
to figure out what's
dudes.
going on?
At least that's the way I use it. My boys, my children.
Based on
My
prior
babies.
experience, there is a high chance that those who hold hostility towards me do not belong to the same department. The political system of Fontaine is relatively complex and involves the interests of multiple different factions. However, since I am technically an outsider in Fontaine, a lot of trouble could be avoided if I personally took on the case.
Oh,
Outsider?
yeah, I was gonna say.
But aren't you the Chief Justice of Fontaine? Why would you be an outsider?
Because I'm a dragon. American. Sorry.
I understand where you are
Fontanian
coming
dragon.
But there is not necessarily a connection between my responsibilities and how I perceive myself.
I'm playing Disguise 7 right now, loving the dub. Hey, I'm glad.
You know very well about my true identity, and have even met others of my kind in other nations.
The Hydro Dragon Sovereign.
Even though I was born with
Sorry,
a
sorry.
human form, there is
The
a
Hydro
fundamental
Dragon
difference between
Sovereign.
dragons and humans.
I don't think anybody heard us playing one. It's fine.
Taking on the role of Chief Justice does not make me a part of this community. In fact, the status I was granted has prevented me from forming deeper bonds with others. I have lived in Fontaine for a long time, but I do not belong here. That is why I call myself an outsider.
Huh.
Fish out of water.
Nice. 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 Cause you, I get it. If you put it that way, we're also outsiders to Fontaine.
Yeah, we have nothing to do with all those organizations anyway. So how about we come with you on your investigation?
So does that mean, okay, but I guess the Primordial Sea wouldn't affect him at all because he's, anyway, it's fine.
Let's team up and round up all the bad guys lurking in the dark.
Lurking in the dark.
That does not sound like a bad idea. I rarely investigate cases on my own, but with professionals like you around,
Well,
I'm sure
whoa.
it will go a lot smoother.
I do not think I'm a professional.
Oh, Paimon started
I'm a
to leave
professional.
it to us.
I will write my note of absence right away. Let us depart together once I'm done.
Hey, what's up, lady? Do I have Neuvillette? I think you mean, do I have the Oratrice
We should visit
Mechanite
Kiara first and try to
Mechanite
gain a better
Annalise
understanding of the
Cardinal?
situation.
Yes. Thank you, Simba. I know you're the only one who will ever get that reference, my friend. And I'm sure chat's like, I understood the Oratrice Mechanite Annalise Cardinal reference.
Feels like
It's not the one we were talking about.
Here in Fontaine, but is that really true?
I'm scared of women. Yeah. Me too.
Paimon feels like he has a kinda skewed perspective on a lot of things.
You just love to say that.
Anyway, let's catch up with him first.
Which one are you referring to, Wild Speaker? The Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal or I'm a Professional? Women on top. Hey, yo. The remains of the past day. Oh man, maybe I should leave. But there is a note. But maybe I should leave. But there's a note.
But since you're the Hydro Dragon, would a dragon out of water suit you better?
Shut up,
Thank you for your
Paimon.
suggestion. I will consider using the more accurate term in private occasions.
I love
Please allow me
Neuvillet.
to rephrase. Has a dragon out of water?
That sounds kind of weird. Let's stick with the previous version instead.
He and Sino would get along so well. Damn it, please. Come on, bring Sino to Fontaine or No, don't bring Neuvillette to Sumeru. He'll die. Bring Sino to Fontaine, please. Away for personal reasons. We'll be back in a day. That's it. That's the note. That's it. That's what you guys want me to read? I thought this man was like, Dear Melusines and the rest of the court of Fontaine, I will return on this day once the sun hits the sky at exactly 1200 hours. I will reunite with all of you then. Until then, leave me the hell alone and don't look for me. His note says BRB. Facts. I thought the note would be like, dealing with something related to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. We'll return the next day. If Sino visits Fontaine, he'll need to learn French. If that ever happens, I'm gonna make it on purpose that Sino struggles every time to say any of those words. Like, if Sino and Neuvillette have a conversation, it's like, ah, so you are the General Mahamatra of Sumeru. I see. Do you yourself have an Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal where you are stationed? What is an Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal? What? It's pronounced Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. And what is that? It passes judgment on those who are in court. Oh, well, I do that myself. Ah.
The weather's amazing today.
Oh, well, hello, Kiara. How are you doing?
Kiara.
We call it Sino and Sumeru.
Monsieur Neuvillette! And you are?
He can do Neuvillette's voice so good. Oh, thanks.
Oh, I remember. You're the Traveler and Paimon. I've heard about you.
Well, I've never heard of you.
Aw, she's adorable. Hey there, it's nice to meet you.
Hydrate, I got you.
Thanks for the compliment. Is there anything I can do for you?
I heard from Sidine that you received a threatening letter.
This water tastes like it came from the faucet.
A threatening letter.
We just got a
I
letter.
remember now.
I remember the threatening letter now.
The letter fell through the crack in my door as I was heading out this morning. It said something about catching me, so I thought someone wanted to play hide and seek.
I'm sorry, our Melusines. And I say this in the kindest way. Are they gullible idiots?
But Sidine told me it was a threatening letter, and that I could be in danger. But that's not gonna happen with everyone looking after me, right?
Have you run into any suspicious-looking people recently?
I feel like Melusines, the catchphrase when anyone talking to a Melusine and hearing this type of thing would be like, oh, honey.
Suspicious looking people? What counts as suspicious?
Someone who follows you from behind. Someone who always strikes up a
It was
conversation.
really nice seeing you at Anime Pasadena, but hope you enjoy the story quest Zero Carrot.
Oh, well, thank you, Cosme.
Ah!
I'm glad. And thank you for the 4 months.
Did you think of something? Nope. I don't remember meeting anyone like that.
Do you still have the letter with you? I want you to show me what it says.
We just got a letter. We
let's
just
see.
got a letter.
Found it.
Found it. Can I read it?
Now then, get lost. If you don't leave the Maréchaussée Phantom, I will come and catch you in person. Don't say I didn't warn you.
You see, this is one of those where Sino would be like, if you don't leave the Maréchaussée Phantom,
A simple
I'm gonna need Allegra to teach me
handwriting nor the
these words.
content itself reveals anything about the writer's intentions.
Are they concealing their identity on purpose?
We can't rule out that possibility. Since you can't think of anyone suspicious, I will be heading back to the Palais Marmonia. to
I'm
review
French,
some
I'll teach you,
official
King.
documents. Kiara, you should come with us. It's safer if you stay close by.
Sure. Wait, no. I still have a case to work on. I promised Alof that I'd check on her place later.
But you are being watched right now. Going off on your own could be dangerous.
We are watching you as we speak.
That's where we come in to
This
help.
is NEUVILLETTE'S mission.
Kiara and make sure she's safe.
That's a mistake.
With us around, anyone scheming to hurt Kiara can forget about it.
Thank you, Traveler. Big
Sino
sis
would
Paimon.
pronounce it like Massachusetts. Big Sis Paimon.
Don't worry, your big sis Paimon is super strong.
I don't know if you can call Paimon Big Sis in any world.
Let us go our separate ways for now. Please take care of Kiara.
That Melusine is literally two Paimons.
Hey, see you around.
But I want the NEUVILLETTE story, not the Kiara story.
How old are you?
Let me think. 1, 2, 10? I can't remember.
Oh, brother.
But I remember coming to the Court of Fontaine with Carol and Neuvillette. That must have been a long time ago.
Carol? Didn't Neuvillette mention her just now? That was more than 400 years ago. Why would Paimon be a big sister to you?
There it is.
My memory isn't that good.
Yeah, we can
But
tell.
Carol told me I could address others based on how I feel about them.
That's ridiculous.
Paimon feels a lot more grown up than me.
That is
so
a lie.
you're a big sis.
Huh. Paimon sees. Hey, Traveler, did you hear that?
No? What am I hearing? Someone's in the bushes. Is that Charlotte?
Strange. Paimon
It would
felt
make
like
sense with
someone
the camera.
was following us.
Kiara, you're here. Huh? Wait, aren't these two?
Yes?
They're the Traveler and Big Sis Paimon.
Just how come
Thought so.
Paimon gets Big Sis and I don't get Big Bro? We're on a secret mission. We're protecting Kiara.
Did you run into any trouble?
It's not really trouble anymore with us around.
May I begin inspecting the store as planned?
I guess.
Of course. Go ahead.
You don't feel like Big Bro? I guess it's because I lost my sister. What kind of bro am I?
No hazards detected. You've cleared the inspection. Seems like the criminal from that case last month never.
You
said
literally
anything at
just
all.
glanced through the window.
That was quick. What were you inspecting?
The
Took a
door.
look around the shop. Neuvillette says that us Melusines have special eyes that can see things people can't.
Yeah, but you didn't even go in the store.
Stains. No matter how hard you try to clean them up, we Melusines can see the residual stains for some time. Pretty cool, huh?
All right. Now that you're done inspecting, can we have a chat?
I'm about to be an Uchiha and pull their eyes out so that I can have them.
Outfit for children next month, and wanted to hire you as my model. Is that okay with you?
Of course.
Bro, what?
Is there anything I need to do?
I said I'm gonna pull an Uchiha.
While I take your measurements.
Then I'll get the infinite Melusine Tsukuyomi.
Fit.
Seems like they get along really well. Huh? What are you looking at?
I think there's someone over there.
Is there really someone
You
watching us?
think that makes it better?
Let's
Yes.
sneak over and take a look.
Not the Melusines. Wait, where? All right, Charlotte. Cough up the camera. CyYuTuber arc.
Strange. Why isn't he back yet?
Because I'm behind you. Got him. You scared the bird. Jing Yuan is upset.
Charlotte, what are you doing here? Oh, wait, don't tell Paimon you're the one who sent Kiara that threatening letter. But you don't seem like the type to... Threat letter? What threat letter?
Oh, shit. What are you doing here?
This is starting to feel like an interrogation. Okay, I'll be straight with you.
Shouldn't one of us be watching
I don't know
Kiara?
the slightest thing about that threat letter you mentioned. I only wanted to follow Monsieur NEUVILLETTE and request an interview with him.
Then you're following the wrong person, my guy. You literally could have kept following NEUVILLETTE. He's on his own right now, wandering the streets.
You want to interview him? That's right. I'm not the only one, you know. Interviewing him is every journalist's dream.
It's TMZ.
It's not an easy task to accomplish. The Palais Mermonia rarely accepts appointment requests from us.
Charlotte literally
We
said,
never have the chance to interrupt when the court's in session. So imagine how surprised I was seeing him out on the streets today. It seemed like you were investigating something too. The perfect opportunity to whip up an exclusive, don't you think? Of course, I'll make sure to turn in my manuscript to him for review. I have my principles, and I'd never publish an article without the consent of all parties involved.
it's better if we keep this a secret.
We're doing a secret investigation that can't be made public knowledge.
What secret investigation? Investigation? Like what? Like what? What investigation?
I see. Well, if you say so, I guess I'll put this matter aside for now. Oh, what a shame. Chances like this don't come by very often, you know. In exchange, could you tell me what the threat letter is about? I swear I won't tell.
See? See? What's the threat letter about? What's the threat letter about?
All right, then. What? Someone's targeting a cute little Melusine?
The sounds are still going.
Not so loud. It just so happened
It was
that
worth
I did
it.
an interview with Kiara. Last month, in fact. It was well received by our readers, so I was planning to continue the series. And now someone's coming after her. I'll ask my colleagues about it. Who knows? We might find something. And don't worry, I know what I'm doing. This secret's safe with me.
We'll see about that.
But I gotta warn you, even if I keep my lips sealed...
Hey, Slicer, thank you for the sub.
Visit Fontaine and make French jokes, so you have to speak French.
That would be terrible for me.
Why? People care a great deal about Monsieur NEUVILLETTE'S each and every move. Some may have already realized that something was up. Besides, the case involves...
Guys, where's Kiara?
So, anyway, I'll get going now. Watch yourselves, all right?
Where's Kiara?
Well, that was a nice chat.
Kiara's gone, isn't she?
Let's head back and check on Kiara.
NEUVILLETTE's gonna be pissed at us. Hey, oh no, it's fine. Oh, Claran. So, Chad, if you don't know who this is, for whatever reason, don't stare too much. Hey, fellas. Electric Bunny.
The design looks pretty
Thank you for the
good,
subby.
huh?
I think it's great.
Huh. It's very pretty indeed.
That button is struggling.
Brad, what are you doing here? It seems that you just showed up out of nowhere.
As I passed by the Palais Mermonia, I heard that NEUVILLETTE was investigating a case with you.
It's my wife.
Technically
I
speaking,
think you
we are
mean...
under an employer-employee relationship. It didn't feel right to have my employer
Go on.
personally take on such trivial cases. I happened to have some time at the moment and came to take a look. I sometimes have my clothes custom made at this boutique, in any case, so we always have a lot to talk about.
Oh.
Oh, NEUVILLETTE sure is lucky to have someone like you.
Hell button. Lose. Give up. Lose. Please. Please.
Leave this to me. You should go meet up with NEUVILLETTE.
Chat. This fit, similar to Topaz's, is my weakness.
Okay then, we'll leave Kiara and
I at least know what I'm about, chat.
How has your work been recently?
Same as usual. My schedule normally isn't too packed, so I have plenty of time for myself.
Ooh, then shall we go out to play? How about a beach vacation, like last time? I've even
Damn,
signed up
beach
as a
vacation like
volunteer
last time?
lifeguard. I'm really good at swimming, so I'm sure I can help.
Chat. Look at them side by side. Anyway, she's taller than Sino. Of course she's taller than Sino.
Welcome to Cheer
How tall is Tainari?
For
About the same height.
Please make a reservation.
Zhongli? Of course. So, yeah. Oh, wait, but she's on heels. So, technically, they might actually be the same height. Huh. You think you're tall, huh? You think you're actually tall? Look at this. You're not tall at all. You're lying. You and I are the same height. So, you want to play Genius Invocation TCG? That's actually a good photo, though. That's actually a good photo, though. Sino needs heals. That's what I just heard. All right, where do we go for Monsieur NEUVILLETTE'S? Momento espanta viejas. For custom clothes, they may... Yo, can we talk about it? Chat, I feel like Genshin needs to give us more costumes. Like, specifically, I think they need to give us costumes, like, once every other month. Is that just me wanting to accessorize and look different? Yes. Do I remember what Sino's birthday is? Why do I need to memorize his birthday? When it's right here, June 23rd. Boom. I am an aesthetics whore. Yeah, same. Oh, Monsieur NEUVILLETTE'S. I thought you said you were free the rest of the day.
Is everything all right?
Or you weren't going to be here the rest of the day.
We ran into Cloran. She offered to help us protect Kiara.
You what?
That is good to hear.
What skin would I give
Trust your
Sino?
abilities. It looks like Kiara is in good hands.
I would probably do the manga outfit. If not, the manga outfit. Depends. If he was in Fontaine, I would really want to see him in that detective outfit and he'd just be complaining the whole time. It's like, why am I wearing this? It's too hot. And then, but he'd look really cool. You know, like he'd look like a police officer in Fontaine. That'd be pretty cool.
We thought so too. Well, did you find any leads?
I've been looking over the case records, specifically inspection reports submitted by Kiara and major cases I've...
The
dodged
academia
over the
outfit?
past
I don't know. I feel like he'd look a little dorky with the academia outfit.
I've come up with two plans. On one hand, I could start with Kiara and track down the group behind all this step by step. On the other, I could also analyze the conflicting interests of these major cases and confirm my suspicions if there is indeed a mysterious group that bears a grudge against me.
They both sound like pretty solid plans, but can you really finish browsing through all these documents? That's a lot of reading even for Paimon.
Don't worry. I'm a fast reader when it comes to official documents. After all, I have several hundred years of reviewing under my belt.
We'll help you read through them. We have nothing else to do.
Huh.
Thank you. I will continue looking through the ones piled up on the desk.
That's weird.
Feel free to browse through anything else in this room.
There we go. I was sending messages on Discord. About Wriothesley. The defendant, Wriothesley, has confessed to his crimes and was declared guilty by... What? Wriothesley will be exiled to the fortress of Miropide, where he will be serving his sentence. During the trial, Neuvillette remained silent for a long time. Interesting. I didn't know that about Risley. There has been a severe bribery scandal within the guards. The Special Security and Surveillance Patrol have investigated the case. All suspects involved have been arrested. The suspects have confessed to their crimes. About the Representative Council's proposal. The Representative Council has filed a request to collaborate with the Marchus Phantom on certain public events. Based on research, they believe the Melusines can enhance the popularity of these events. The Massachusetts Phantom, no, I'm just kidding. The Marchus Phantom has yet to respond. However, it has not prohibited the Melusines from participating in such activities. About the smuggling case. This smuggling case was solved by the joint forces of the guards and the Marchus Phantom. The principal offenders have received judgment based on the severity of their crimes. Please refer to the appendix for the list of names. About the Spina de Rosula. Callus, boss of the Spina de Rosula, was defeated in the duel and died of serious injuries. The defense of his honor has now come to a close. The defendant did not raise any objections throughout the trial. Iudex Neuvillette served judgment in this case. Its details are still under investigation. Well, what do you think?
Have you made any progress?
Hey, what's up, Tired? How you doing?
We skipped through some of them, but there wasn't anything useful.
Wah, wah.
Oh, there's so many documents lying around. Just how many cases have you handled?
All of them.
I would love to answer that question, but the truth
All
is
of them.
I've never made a precise calculation myself. If memory serves me right, there should be at least 100,000
Huh!
cases. The documents you see are just a small fraction of what's really there.
Whoa, that's a lot. Looks like the work of a Chief Justice isn't easy at all.
That might be how it seems from another's perspective, but trials and official duties are, to me, simply routine. There are many documents here. Take a break if you are tired.
Take a break.
You read Paimon's mind.
All right, let us take a break.
Does my guy even eat? Nah, you're totally fine, Tired. No worries. Hey, what's up, Mrs. McCag? Just came by to say hi. Hey, because I just got out of school. Hell yeah. So you're just going to sit there without a book or anything? It's kind of awkward. Would you like some tea? Some snacks?
Even though resting is a part of taking a break, shouldn't we at least talk about something?
Yes, let's talk about the Oratrice Mechanita Annalise Cardinal.
Silence is making Paimon feel really awkward.
Well, maybe you should start up the conversation yourself.
Consideration. People rarely come to the Palais Memonia for matters outside of work. To be quite honest, I am not sure what we should do.
We could tell scary stories.
Would you like to have some drinks, perhaps? You must be thirsty after all that work.
You got water? Did you say water? Yes! The only thing I love more than talking about the Oratrice Mechanita Annalise Cardinal is water.
Ooh, drinks! Thank you!
He pulls up the finest bottles of water from the mountains of Liyue.
Paimon wonders what Neuvillette likes to drink.
It has an earthy
Maybe he's
taste.
a fan of really fancy wine.
Oh, is this where they find out that my guy is a water drinker?
Person who'd own an entire
Yes!
winery. You know,
Let me nerd with my boy. Oh, like D-Luke? Whoa, relax. D-Luke wishes he was as refined as Neuvillette.
what's inside these glasses? It looks just like water.
Of course it's water. It's the
Astute
finest.
observation. It is indeed water.
Look at my guy. Yes, I'll take a sip with you, my guy. I'm ready. You hear that? It's my water.
So it's just plain old water?
Plain old water. Plain old water. Do you hear this slander? Fontaine's waters aren't just plain old water. In fact, water comes in many different shapes and sizes and different tastes. The water of Mondstadt is different than the water in Liyue. Liyue's water is more earthy, while the water from Inazuma has a bit of a spice. Might be a bit of the lightning that you've acquired, but, plain old water. Ridiculous.
What did you think it was?
Since you're the Chief Justice and all, Paimon thought you'd prefer something more sophisticated.
How dare you?
This water is indeed very special. It would not be an overstatement to call it sophisticated.
How dare you insult my man and his water like this?
I believe you've already tried Fonta. In fact, there are many other drink factories in Fontaine, including those that specialize in packaging pure drinking water. Said water is sourced from all across Tevat, including Mondstadt's Cider Lake, Liyue's Chintsa Village, and Inazuma's Konda Village.
I mentioned all of those.
Here is one of their latest products. Water from Sumeru's Apollo Woods.
Ooh. What's it taste like? Is there any difference? They're all just, I can't believe I have to choose.
If I were to comment on their mouthfeel, the waters of Cider Lake warm the heart. The waters of Chintsa Village have a poignant touch, while one might call the waters of Konda Village placid. Distinct differences exist between the waters of each area. You will appreciate their intricacies once you taste them carefully.
You know what I want? I'm gonna text Ray to do this because I think it would be hilarious. You know what I want? Have you guys seen YouTube videos where people, it's like, I can taste the difference in water. I know that any day of the week, I know that this is Arrowhead bottled water. This is Dasani. This is Smart Water. I want Ray to do a video of him testing out the different types of water and seeing if he could tell the difference. This is what I want. This is what I want so bad. Oh my God. I was like, I might text him and be like, hey, have you ever thought about making this dumb video, which would be hilarious just for me? It'd be great.
Really?
Maybe he could do a panel about it. It just tastes like water.
What do you think?
Nope. Paimon couldn't taste any difference at all.
That's because you do not have a refined palate. Get loud, annoying to sample water as a group. That's what I'm saying. Here, I'm actually gonna text him right now. Hey, thought of a dumb idea while playing the new Villette story. You should totally make a video of you taste testing water and seeing if you know which is which. Like Dasani, Smart, Voss, Arrowhead. It'd be funny. Alright. I just texted him, I'm being serious. Anyway.
How regrettable.
Damn!
It seems like you still have a long way to go in refining your tastes.
Man, if Anime Impulse still did those videos, I think that would be a hilarious video. Ah, different times.
Hey, this doesn't have to do with refining our taste. Paimon's pretty sure most ordinary people can't tell the difference.
Ordinary people. How judgmental of you, Paimon.
Oh, could it be because you're the Hydro Dragon?
No, it's not just because I'm the Hydro Dragon. It's because I have a refined palate. Commoner.
We are allowed to bring that up, right? Since, Paimon's been wanting to ask this for ages. If you're the Hydro Dragon, why would you become Chief Justice in human society?
How about this, Paimon? For every water you guess right, I'll answer one question. Go on.
Sorry. Paimon was just curious. You don't have to answer.
There's nothing to hide. I was simply organizing my thoughts.
True.
I accepted this position because I wanted to seek out answers to questions that have perplexed me.
Questions?
Questions, questions.
Many, in fact. But the one question that puzzles me the most concerns my own existence.
Oh.
In essence, I neither know why I was born in this form, nor do I understand where my long life should take me. I lost many memories from the moment I was born. The primordial sea, for example. I can only vaguely recall its connection to me, but I am unaware of what that connection is exactly.
Is there anyone who can answer those questions? I mean, at this point when this came out, we probably didn't, but now, honestly, maybe Skirk, you know, who apparently is Tartaglia's master. If that is what I don't know too much about her, but I mean, maybe her.
Perhaps the elemental dragons of other nations may have some form of an answer. However, they are scattered across all of Tevat. Abruptly visiting could very well pose an unpredictable risk.
That is also true.
True. Some of them have very unique personalities.
Oh, like which one? Like which one,
I've been
Paimon?
holding on to these unanswered questions for a long time. But there is one thing I've discovered along the way. My emotions easily resonate with those of others. Even I don't have the slightest idea what they mean. My guess would be that there are at least some similarities between humans and myself. By observing their behavior, perhaps I could one day understand the meaning of my existence.
The meaning of love and other things. I see.
Have you made any progress then?
Perhaps, but I find such progress difficult to describe. As an outsider,
My favorite
chances
water
to
flavor?
engage in meaningful
I like smart.
interactions with
Smart
others
water.
are few and far between.
Is Devalin a sovereign? I thought he wasn't. Is he not? I don't know. Because it's one of those, because Zhongli isn't, right? Because Zhongli or Rex Lapis or, Morax isn't. Devalin isn't. Okay. Zhongli is an Adeptus, not a sovereign, right? Right. Ajdaha might be. That's the thing. When it comes to sovereigns, who do we know? We know NEUVILLETTE'S and Apep.
That's why I'm quite thankful for this chat. Such opportunities are rare. Alas, time is limited. We should move on with our investigation.
But I want more answers, Nuvi.
Continue reading these documents. Paimon's getting dizzy already.
I wasn't able to find any leads even after browsing through most of the documents. But while we were on the topic of water a moment ago, another idea came to me.
Another idea.
Water? Do you mean...
The Fountain of Lucine.
That's right. The Fountain of Lucine is where all of Fontaine's
Yeah, is
waters
that right?
converge. It is the vessel of countless memories and emotions.
Oh.
If there really were an organization attempting to use Melusines against me, they should also hold an intense resentment.
Shout out to
towards me.
Farina.
Perhaps we'll be able to find some new leads by sensing the hydro element within the fountain.
Why didn't Paimon think of that? Come on, let's go take a
Because you are not NEUVILLETTE'S.
Perhaps we should go. There shouldn't be too many people near the Fountain of Lucine during the evening.
How smart is smart water? A C. We've already read all of that. So let's go to the Fountain of Lucine. Did it make you smart? No. But here's the thing. I actually, out of all the water, I don't recommend Dasani.
Monsieur Neuvillette?
Yes. Monsieur Neuvillette. The only reason I don't recommend Dasani is because it has a bit of salt in it. And it's for you to...
Shouldn't disturb them.
And it's for you to want more Dasani. And it also tastes like crap. So...
Looks like we got lucky today. There's hardly anyone around.
How convenient.
What should we do next? Oh, Traveler, can you still hear the voices from the fountain?
Should I drink more Primordial Sea?
Perhaps leave the investigation to me. I need you to take a few steps back and keep a safe distance.
Oh?
A safe distance?
Are you going to break out into song? Oh! He pulled out that cane. Oh yes, I am the primordial... well, not the primordial. I am the Dragon Sovereign. Going into a domain right now? What's happening? Yeah, I can't see. I'm blinded. Neuvillette, hold my hand. Oh, are we in people's memories? Everything looks a little different than how they are normally. I should continue forward and take a look around. Ooh, spicy. Oh, the building isn't even over there. Interesting. In someone's memories. Man, let me go into Farina's. Or Neuvillette's. Oh, close enough. It's Carol.
Thank you for bringing us here, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Port de Fontaine is truly incredible. There's so many things I've never seen or heard before.
I understand your excitement, but there's no need to thank me.
No, she's a Melusine, not a rat.
Responded to your wishes. It was not without personal interest. Melusine's special sight make them especially suited for joining the Maréchaussée Phantom. I'm certain you'll become
The Maréchaussée Phantom.
Fontaine's detective force.
I know, but I'm really glad to be of help. Not only can I repay you for your kindness, but also...
Not tired.
It feels like my life has become a lot more meaningful.
But a meaningful life also comes with its risks.
It's definitely the safest to just stay in the village, but I want to see the outside world nonetheless. In truth, I've never really understood the purpose of my existence.
Yo,
Or
same.
what I'm capable of contributing to this world. For almost 20 years, we've stayed in our village without finding any answers. That's why we wanted to leave our village and look for the meaning of our existence elsewhere.
I understand your confusion. In fact, I feel the same way.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I too came here for an answer to my questions about my own existence.
Really?
Neuvillette plush when?
Tell us what we should do to fit in.
I don't know
as
when a
humans?
Neuvillette plush, but
The truth is,
maybe a new CyYu plush
many
soon.
people threw rocks at us today and told us to go back to our village. It hurt a lot when they hit me in the head, and I tried really hard not to cry.
Logically speaking, both time and effort are essential when different species attempt to peacefully coexist. It will be a difficult road ahead, with countless obstacles to overcome. Different identities and ways of thinking all contribute to strengthening the barrier between one another. Removing it will be no easy feat. There aren't many suggestions I can share, because just like you, I haven't fully integrated into this society. Despite my social status, I am still an outsider.
Oh, I see. Let's all
Hey,
do our
thank you for the
best
subby.
then. I'm confident that we'll find the meaning of our existence one day.
I believe in you, but you shouldn't lose sight of the difficulties ahead. If
Ashmodus.
you run into any trouble,
Ashmodus.
I suggest that you inform
Thank you for the raid.
Fran, the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Vatrin. Interesting. Not... So this is the second time the special security, not the girl that just had drip marketing. But yeah, okay. Vatrin on top, yeah. But welcome, Raiders. I'm CyYu, the voice of Cyno in Genshin Impact, and as well as Jing Yuan and Honkai Star Rail, and we're doing the Neuvillette story quest. Please no spoilers or leaks. If you'd like to know what else I've been in, exclamation point V8 in the chat.
Huh? Is he the person I met in the Palais Marmonia earlier?
Yes?
Well, this is 400 years ago.
Concerns?
Oh,
That
you're right.
stone-faced human. He didn't even bother to look at me when I tried talking to him. It felt like he wasn't interested in anything but work.
They're racist.
He is an
Thank you for the 100
earnest
biddies.
man.
It's Kengar.
There will be plenty of opportunities to work together in the future,
Hmm.
so please try to get along.
You could tell they had no color 400 years ago. You couldn't tell. Lumao. Like, I knew this was in the past. I just didn't register that it was 400 years ago. It's old-timey. Yeah? Well, what? Damn. I was trying to pull out my camera. With a K, obviously.
Hello? Can I help with anything?
Ugh, get away from me.
No need.
Oh, all right.
Oh,
Scum. I was talking about the human, by the way, not Carol. I love her little walk. Dee, 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 dee.
hello. I'm Carol, a Melazine. Is there anything you need help with?
Ugh, get away from me.
Away from here. I'm calling the guards.
I was joking. I was joking, but you said it, and I hate it.
Please, calm down. I don't mean to cause any harm.
Hard to say.
Huh?
Yeah, we should probably stay away from these monsters. Haven't you realized? Strange incidents have been increasing ever since they came.
Whoa.
Why should we trust this species from who knows where anyway? I can't believe NEUVILLETTE allowed them into the court of Fontaine just like that.
You know why? It's because you keep mispronouncing his name. Man, I'm so glad all of you aren't real.
Exactly. That so-called Chief Justice even granted them official positions. Not only that, but they're now responsible for investigating cases as well. I swear, there's some hidden agenda at play here.
That R is working overtime. Don't worry, guys. They're not real. They're not real, guys. They're not real. They all drowned already, remember? The prophecy happened. None of them are real.
Hey, quit acting innocent.
Actually, that's even more fucked up if I think about it. If they drowned and this is all Farina doing memories and all that stuff, it would be wild if Farina's like, all right, I have to repeat racism. That would be wild. Farina, please.
Not leaving. I won't let you say bad stuff about him.
Yeah.
We joined the Mari Shosei Phantom and solved lots and lots of cases. We've
Chad, it's a
never
theory.
done anything
The
wrong.
theory being that the people of Fontaine are already gone, and it's just Farina using Eidolons like in Bottleland. And all of the people of Fontaine aren't real. They're just memories and fragments. And if that theory is real, it's wild to me that she's doing this. That she's essentially making people
Solving cases? With NEUVILLETTE in cahoots with you. You could have fabricated it all, and no one would know.
Let's do the race. No.
So tell me, how can you guarantee that you Melazines aren't involved in anything that occurred recently?
I hate you.
Didn't I tell you before? Don't go advertising if you're not a good talker.
Vautrin?
Aside from spreading unjustified rumors, if you continue insulting members of the Mare Shosei Phantom, the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol has every right to subject you to interrogation.
That's right. You're going to jail.
There have indeed been an increase in cases.
Hey, thank you for the 2 subs.
Perhaps due to the shifting currents of conspiracy, and I understand your concern. However, there's been no evidence pointing towards Melazines being involved.
Even the captain of the security patrol is on their side. NEUVILLETTE'S newly reformed police force is already corrupt to the core.
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
Easily. If you're not racist.
You heard that?
Yeah. I don't understand. Why won't anyone believe
¿Cómo estás,
us?
Estoy bien.
There
Tranquilo.
have been rumors saying that you were born from calamity, and that you inherently bring danger to those around you. There are countless negative rumors about you floating around in Fontaine. It's near impossible for you to become a part of this society. Best give up before it's too late.
Vautrin. Are you about to pull? Yeah, I started those rumors.
Monsieur NEUVILLETTE said that we needed to put both time and effort in. I don't know how long it'll take, but I can at least try making my best effort. I still want to try
Vautrin.
harder.
Give up.
Thank you for bailing me out earlier. Okay, I won't be taking any more of your time. I painted a lot of flyers last night, so I have to stay and hand them out to everyone.
Give them to me.
You're not gonna take them away, right?
No, I'm gonna pass them
Them
out.
out together. The faster we get this done, the sooner we can head back.
Aw, Vautrin. A little suspicious on that one comment about giving up, but other than that, that was great. Little sussy Baka over here. Ah, NEUVILLETTE'S, Vautrin, and Carol. Hello there. I'm on my way. Do 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 do.
Monsieur Neuvillette, what's this?
Your resignation.
Medals of Peace.
Oh.
Awarded to you and Vautrin.
Oh, Vautrin. Yeah, I knew that.
Thank you for your continued dedication in the past 5 years.
5 years?
You've taken one small step forward in helping Melusines gain the trust of humans.
I think I'll pass.
Hey, don't say that. We wouldn't have made it this far without you.
Well, I don't even trust you guys.
It won't be long before Melusines begin living peacefully with the humans. Just the thought of it makes me happy.
Well, it doesn't make me happy.
Don't keep your hopes up. We've barely scratched the surface. There's still a long way to go before that dream of yours comes true.
You blockhead! Don't ruin the mood!
Damn.
Vautrin brings up a good point. The trust humans have placed in you is still very fragile. Any small incident could undermine the hard work you've put in.
Vautrin is, sussy.
Please be on your guard for the next few days.
Yes, sir.
Okay, got it.
Vautrin, did you kill Carol? Who the hell are these two?
Medal of Peace? Peace isn't going to give us back what's rightfully ours.
Oh my god.
Are you sure we should do this? We're no match for Neuvillette, even with all our powers combined. What if...
Nah, not gonna happen. As long as he remains in his position, there's no chance he'd take us out personally.
Matt Shipman, back at it again, being a villain in Genshin.
There are rules even he must comply with in the political sphere. Unless he wants to become an enemy of Fontaine.
Well, then I guess I'm an enemy of Fontaine.
So quit worrying and just go ahead.
No, well, I'm glad, little Chuckles.
I've already planned out the murder.
Huh?
If we lay the blame on the Melusines as the person who brought them to the court of Fontaine, Neuvillette will be left with no excuse.
I guess you're right. Ugh. If he just left things the way they were, it never would have come to this. But he's forced our hand. Time to teach him a lesson.
Man, I'm glad all the people drowned. Let's talk about a murder plan outside in broad daylight. Oh. Well, you know, Tom, that's what happened. You know? How are you, by the way?
Melusines can't be trusted. That goes for Neuvillette, too.
Ah, so racism all around in Fontaine. God, I hate them.
Peaceful coexistence? What a joke. Get out of the court of Fontaine and don't ever come back.
Oh. Mickey Me, thank you for the gifted sub.
The results of the investigation are in, Captain Vautrin.
Uh-huh.
Go on.
There is no direct evidence, but reasonable inference indicates that the ones controlling the situation are supporters of the old regime, whose interests have been undermined by the reform.
Surprise, surprise. They lost their jobs and they want them back.
They tricked Miss Carol into going to the crime scene and pressed charges against her. After that, they incited panic among the people in order to make Monsieur Neuvillette confess to his mistakes and yield up power. The guards were stopped by the enraged mob and couldn't intervene in time. Miss Carol chose to sacrifice herself to pacify the situation.
Damn.
And she called me a blockhead. A little investigation would have cleared things up. Why didn't she wait until we'd established the truth? She didn't have to prove her innocence like that.
Wait, what? Oh. Oh, no. Hold on. Hold on, chat. Chat, you're gonna hate me. I have to go. I didn't realize I had a session. It was not in my calendar for some reason. I have to go. I have to go now. I'm so sorry about this. If anything, I will come back to this late at night. I will, if anything, we will finish this quest, late as fuck tonight. Because I for some reason did not register at all that I had a session. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put my PlayStation in rest mode. We're gonna raid someone real quick.
Oh no.
And late tonight, when I say late, I mean it's gonna be late. So yeah, we'll do a late stream tonight. Really sorry about this, chat.
Oh no.
I was like, what? Who texted me? And they're like, hey, you have a session? And I was like, oh my god. And the crazy part is this session is probably gonna be short. But then I have another session around 4. I thought I'd be able to finish this. What's late tonight? So I'm currently in LA. Yeah. I'm currently in LA. And right now it is noon for me. When I say late, I mean like 8:30 p.m. my time, if not 9 o'clock my time. So that'll EST wise, that's like 11. If not, no, it's midnight. So anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. I am really sorry for cutting the stream right now. I feel so bad. I had bro. Yeah. You know what? Here, we can screw it. Who do we want to raid? I gotta go. Oh god. Thankfully they're understanding of it. I don't even you know what? Screw it. They don't need it, but it's just the first name I saw. We're gonna raid Buff Pup. They're playing World of Warcraft. I'll be back later tonight. I'm really sorry, chat.